What's up, Virgo? Welcome to your November general read for 2018. This is going to be perfect for you if you are a Virgo that is a sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Please be sure to check out your love reading. I am doing love readings and general readings now, so that will be offered to you as well. The link is below in the description box. Please keep in mind that these messages are not going to resonate with everybody. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to scooch. They're not going to resonate with everybody, and to use your own discernment to feel like to see if they're for you. If it doesn't resonate, please check out your other signs because you might get a little bit more clues or direct messages that way. And thank you to all of you guys who support and who have been supporting, who've been leaving amazing comments, likes, sharing, subscribing. I love you. Thank you. So, this month, okay, so added as an element into this, I've got the animal spirit deck now. So now we're pulling animal cards. You guys got the sea serpent, which is very interesting. So this is one of the spirit cards. This isn't an air or water or earth or fire energy. It's spirit energy. The sea serpent really speaks about expression and like expression in all forms, whether it's your self-expression, your creative expression, the way you express yourself sexually, whatever. It governs expression. Now, we know if we're looking at the chakras, that stems from the sacral chakra. That's where our creativity, our self-expression, all that kind of stems from. So it might be really helpful for you guys this month to do some little rituals or prayers or mantras to strengthen that sacral chakra, right? Strengthen that creativity and that self-expression. What's really beautiful and what I love about the sea serpent and the fact that you guys got it is sea serpent is that energy. It's a very loving energy, like a very nurturing, almost mothering energy, right? And it's just being free to be expressive as we need to be in whichever ways that means for us, and being okay with it. So there is very much that forgiveness factor. It's like you are who you are, and that's fine. And we don't expect you to be anything else than who you are, and we love you for just who you are. Now, why I love it that Virgo's got it is because Virgos, if you guys are at your worst and you're vibrating low or just having a bad day, you guys can be very critical of yourselves. You guys can be very judgmental on yourselves, very hard on yourselves. But this reminds us, the sea serpent energy, to not be, right? It's like if we're kind of going off track, it brings us back to the current. That's for our highest good and for our expression. And I think that's really good for you guys and something to keep in mind always, right? You are loved. You are special. You are perfect just the way you are. Be whoever the fuck you need to be, whoever the fuck you feel you are. Express yourself however the fuck you feel you need to do that. That is very important for you as a person, and it's important for our world. We need everybody to be exactly whoever the hell everybody is. We need to all be our individual people. That's how the differences in us make this world go round. So that's something to really keep in mind this month, for the month of November. Now, outside of that, what's going on, Virgo? Because I'm telling you, first of all, I do like that you guys in the month in the Hermit card, right? This is your energy. So it's like there is this need to go within, right, to find some answers. But we have this kind of underlying energy of being stuck about something. Now, I will say you guys have 2 kings and 2 queens. So what's up with that? You got King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Generally speaking, this... I'm just going to say how I see it. I'm trying to get really general, but the messages come to me how they come to me because you guys need to hear it however you need to hear it. This feels more like love. It can have to do with your work. Please decipher and move these messages around as you feel they need to. Let's just start. You guys start with the Queen of Cups crossed by the King of Pentacles. Already, I'm just kind of like, okay, what's going on? Virgo dealing with a water sign. Virgo, what's going on with Virgo? I feel like in the past, and just dealing with you guys in general, you guys have really been trying to get out of only what's practical and what makes sense on paper, what makes sense, according to society's rules. And I feel like you guys have been trying to go a little bit deeper get in touch more a little bit with your femininity, a little bit more with your, divine feminine energy of creation and also of just being intuitive. There's a balance that you guys are trying to find. I feel like, again, being both practical, being both loving, being, still valuing the things that you value. And like for Virgos, it's very important that things make sense. And it's also very important that stability is there. And I feel like you guys are trying to do that, but also still being mindful of what that means for you emotionally. So like some of you Virgos, a lot of you may have switched careers, right? Maybe from something that you've been doing for a long time that, you're comfortable and, there's stability there, but like maybe your heart wasn't in it. I just feel like Virgos all around that I've been talking to, like in these personal reads and just in life and through this reading, it feels like you guys are really trying to find that perfect balance of what's practical and what needs to be done mixed with what you are heart inspired to do, right? And really digging into your intuition. Now, this could have come on the heels of some type of breakup or something that went wrong. And I say that too because crowning this reading, you guys have the Four of Swords. Remember now, if we're looking at the tarot deck, Four of Swords follows the Three of Swords. Three of Swords is all about heartbreak. It's all about, feeling like you were betrayed or left out, or just it's a heartbroken, it's a low vibrational ass, terrible energy. And then Four of Swords is where we find ourselves trying to come out and heal from it, trying to find the answers from it. It's basically the minor, in my mind, to your Hermit major, right? Because both cards are about going, finding solitude to be alone, to find answers, to meditate, to pray, to woosah and calm, right? And I feel like you guys are really in that place. You are definitely becoming more, like I said, you guys are really tapping into your intuition more with all this purple that's going on in this Four of Swords card. Purple is the crown chakra. That's all about our connection to the higher power, right? Our connection to source. So I think that's really important to you because something left you guys feeling kind of left out in the cold. Now, some of you may have been going through money issues, and maybe that's what this is about too, just trying to find wanting and needing to feel stable, wanting and needing to feel comfortable, but also needing it to feel good with that Queen of Cups and that King of Pentacles. But definitely I feel like some type of situation left you guys feeling like you just weren't worthy or left out in the cold. And now we come to a time where we are trying to basically mend ourselves and, y'all are doing a whole lot of searching and praying and I feel like, reading. Some of you guys may be reading more like self-help things, okay? Because of something that happened in the past. Now, this can have to do with someone who you viewed as a soulmate, right? This is water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Six of Cups is a very nostalgic card. It's all about balance, finding that happiness. It's also about, family and togetherness. It's a really beautiful card of harmony. Really, really good card. I'm going to clarify that because I am curious as to how this ties in with this. But there's something that happened in the past. I don't know if you guys felt like you had this could be with if you have children, like the person you share a child with, maybe they have been, okay, this is a message I'm getting. Some of you, it's like if you've been dealing, like say with your son's father, your daughter's father, and maybe you've been trying to, like you guys aren't together, so you've been trying to carry the weight financially in this situation, i.e. paying for their tuition, paying for the kids' lunch money, buying the kid new clothes, and like daddy or mommy just really ain't nowhere to be found. Like maybe it's put you it's in a tough spot, right? Doing what you feel like you need to do though for your little one. And feeling like the other person, that dad or that mom, just kind of left you out in the cold. There's something signifying that. I'm going to clarify. I'm really curious. But the beautiful thing is, in the near future, you guys shift into that magician energy. So you guys have the power. This has been a theme for this month. I feel like a lot of people have been feeling kind of powerless. And it's just a reminder that, no, actually, you got it. You got the juice. You can make things happen. So really towards the middle to end of the month, really feeling like you have the power to manifest things coming into your life. And that's really beautiful. Again, and I feel like you're finding that strength because you're going within, you're doing the Four of Swords thing, you're meditating, you're listening to your higher power, you're listening to yourself, you're listening to your spirit guides. And I feel like that is helping you not only give you confidence and feeling like you can do whatever you need to do or want to do, but I feel like you're getting clues in that too, right? Now, hopes and fears, Queen of Pentacles. For those of you who have just come out of this money situation, or let's say you feel like you're doing it all alone in terms of the bills in your house, you know, taking care of the kids, that type of thing. There is just like this want and need to get back on track financially, right? Because the Queen of Pentacles, she's popping. She's got her own businesses a lot of times. She's a great mother, great friend, very one with nature. She's very kind. She's very, you know, like she's someone who you can really talk to about advice because she's just got like an understanding of things in life. Like she knows how the world works and she makes it work for her, right? So some of you guys are really just wanting to get back on track, especially coming off of that Five of Pentacles, like hard times. And again, you've got the Magician energy to do that. So that's really good. Also, I'm hearing like meeting your match, wanting to meeting your match. So you got the King of Pentacles here, and then you got the Queen of Pentacles here. It's funny because that King of Pentacles is teamed up with the Queen of Cups, but I almost feel like those of you who feel like you've been working so hard, especially in your career, like let's say like on paper you feel like, or people view you as like being the perfect person, I feel like there's like a fear or want to meet your match, right? Potential is there. You guys do have the Ace of Cups in your environment, which I love. So you guys might be getting a love offer coming up here. I feel like this is something you've manifested unknowingly for some of you. If you've been having struggles in your relationship that you're in, this could just be like a boost, right? Something happened. You guys are feeling a little bit more connected lately. You guys are feeling a little bit more loving lately. But overall, I feel like you guys are going to really find yourself coming into situations that fulfill you, that feel really good emotionally, that give you a brand new start and just makes you feel refreshed all around. Yeah. If there's a new work situation, like let's say this is work related, I feel like this is something that you're going to really love. I feel like something is coming that is going to make you feel very much financially secure, but also it's something that's going to allow you to be creative in that, and something that you feel really aligned with that Magician and Queen of Pentacles and Ace of Cups card. Now, you guys are really in this place where you're just ready to take control. Sorry about that. You guys are in a place where you're really wanting to take control, really wanting to be very direct with what it is that you expect and love and want. And yeah, not really making excuses for it or really apologizing for it. And I think that's okay because it doesn't feel like anything about it is malicious. It just feels like you guys are just being very direct. Because I feel like you guys are starting to incorporate things that you've learned, lessons that you've learned, insight that you're getting into the equation, right? I feel like you guys are feeling really powerful towards the middle to end of this month, right? Really feeling like you can take control with that Magician and King of Swords. Remember, you still got the King of Pentacles. Like, you've got a lot of strong players here. You might have a King of Swords person, air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, who's coming into your life wanting to make a love offer. That's very much possible too. And then we end the month with you guys being in your own element, Hermit, right? You guys are Hermit because you guys are so wise. You guys and Geminis are the brainiacs of the fucking zodiac, right? And it's funny that you guys come into this Hermit mode towards the end of the month when we are going to be retrograding. Mercury's going to be retrograding. So we come from Venus being in retrograde to now Virgo going retrograde, and Virgo is your ruling planet. So I'm sure you guys typically feel these shifts a lot stronger. Mercury retrograde is all about people needing to go back, reevaluate, renew, revisit, re-something, right? It's all the re-word. It's really about going back. And I feel like you guys will be doing that, right? At the end of this month, in terms of what you want for your life, in terms of how your family is run, in terms of what your finances look like, what jobs you consider, and if, you know, there's that healthy balance of loving them and them being good for you financially as well. I feel like there's a lot you guys are going to sit and ponder on with that Four of Swords and Hermit energy, but I feel like it's really good because ahead of you, you guys have that Magician energy. And you've got all these cards that talk about like really being abundant. King of Pentacles is abundant. Queen of Pentacles, she's abundant. King of Swords, he's abundant. Shit. Queen of, you know, Cups, all in their different ways. But I feel like you guys, this will put you in a really good place. So this month isn't so much about action. I don't feel like you're really doing anything. I feel like this month is more about awarenesses and stuff, okay? Now, you guys got Face Your Financial Fears as your Oracle card, which, yes, because you guys got the Five of Pentacles, this totally makes sense. So if there are, if there are things that you've been struggling with financially, I think you guys just have to remember that you are doing it, damn it, even though it's hard and it's been hard and you've been doing it and you're going to continue to do it and you're going to continue to be okay, okay? So this says, when you are honest with yourself about your fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. Don't be fearful, guys. Don't be fearful. You are going to be stepping into an energy of feeling very magnificent, very magical. Okay, Virgo, I love you guys. If you would like a personal reading, please reach out. Other than that, I will see you in your love reading. Bye, Virgo.